Hello everyone, this is Jesus from Hustling Labs, and today we're going to be discussing how to create a logins and sign up page in your project. I'm going to be going through 3 different examples. We're going to be discussing Loom, Airbnb, and Make, which is formerly known as Integromat. Just to give you some context, these are the pages that we're going to be designing in our tutorial. This is a pop-up. And lastly, this is split. First thing that you want to do is you want to create a login page. So we created the Loom login page here. And we're going to create. First thing is we want to make this a column. And we want to add a group here at the top. And this group will serve as the header. For now, what we want to do is we want to start building this group that is here at the middle. So we're going to make it 50% center. I think it's a column. It's about 50%. Looks about right. And this is going to be the login. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 groups. So these are 50. They have shade of red. Like shade of gray. Sorry. Looks about right. 1, 3, 4, 5. We want to have a spacing in between. 8. Everything will be center. And the container alignment will be center as well. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller, bigger. Say 56. And maybe a 64. Yep. So the height would be 64. We have this height. Let's make sure that we're adding that there. Face height 64. All right, good. Now we have another group down here. This one is going to be white. And this one won't have a board. And it's going to be about 32 pixels. Next, we have here. And button. Or just adding elements here, and we're going to work with them later on. And then we have a test element down here. Basically, what we just did is that we just added every element that is in this page into our bubble build for this signing and the login page. And now we're going to start adding item by item. First thing we're going to do is we're going to copy this test, paste it in here. Test is center, and the maximum width is about 80%. Give or take. It's also center. Maybe about 75%. Yeah, looks about. Then we're going to have this, which is a continue. This is grayed out. primary color will be gray with darker shade of gray font. And this is a 50 for roughness. And the button is a little bit bigger. So we're going to make these 70% and a 48. Now the next one, we're going to add a test in here. And also we're going to add an input element. This is a column. The input element goes as, and the correct verbiage is working. And this is to the left. It's about 600. And we have here, it's going to stand all the way down. And the height would be 38. And let's see what's fine with this. Cool. That looks about right. Actually, this one was a 70%. So this one would be 70% as well. And this one is going to be a 50, the round test. What does it say? Name at company.com. So we're going to match that. Name at company.com. Cool. And we're going to add some space in between. So that would be around 4 pixels in between. All right. Again, we're going to make this up to 70% of page. And now what we want to add is 2 shape elements. And first one, then add another one. I wanted to copy and paste, but it didn't let me. And then we are going to add a test element that is going to say for. And this doesn't need that big. We're going to center. Now this one is going to stand as long as it needs. And same thing for this one. And just center this. And now we have some spacing in between of about 8 pixels. Short the mesh. Let's take a look. Let's make sure that it's looking about right. Spacing is off. So we can this we're going to create group here, column. This column is going to have about 24 pixels in between. That should do it for that. Right now, we're going to be working on the logging using third-party data. We're not going to link them, but what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have set them up correctly. The first one is going to be Google. Actually, I'm going to delete all these groups and remake them in a moment. So you have a group, and then you have signing with Google. This one is not going to happen. And we're going to make this A16 or as far as you need, but fit the width. Then and bolded, and we're going to create 8 pixels in between. That looks about right. So it's good thing that we haven't changed anything. Second one is the Slack logo. So Slack. Third one is Apple, but the Apple logo. Fourth one is Microsoft Outlook or Microsoft. The Microsoft logo. Make sure that they keep the same aspect ratio to make them 28 pixels each. Have them there. And for the last one, we're going to leave it as it is for now. But we're going to change it later to the Signup. Outlook. And with SSO, single sign-on. Cool. So last thing that we need to do is we're going to add a test up here that says login with sign in with Loom. And we're going to make it a 24. I believe this is like a 800. And I'm going to center this screen. We're going to add a margin of the 4. And this is probably a little bit bigger, so add some pixels here. Now that we have built all the design elements in this page, what we want to do is we want to rename this login group to step 1 login group. And we're going to make sure that it collapses when it's hidden. What we need is another group like this. Down here, that will be the passport. What you have is asterisk. Okay. And we're not going to do the hide and reveal. What we are going to add a forgot password test that we can use to redirect people to the reset password page. And since we're here, we're going to add that workflow. So that would be going to a page, and the page is the reset password page. So we can add a workflow here. So this would be conditional statement when we're going to rename this. And so when the password group is hidden, it's visible actually. And the test will be login. So now what we want to do is we want to add a workflow. Actually, going back, this needs to be hidden by default. And what it's going to do is it's going to show an element in the password group, but this is only when the password group when the input password is empty. Password value is empty. Now it's going to log the user in, and it's the importance of changing the names while you are working in it. So input email, value, and in password value. But this is only when input password value is not empty. So let's take a look, make sure that it's working as intended. We're going to press continue, and it shows and it changed to login. Now, what we want to make sure is that on the group number 2 is hidden by default. We don't need it in here. And we're going to delete this at the end. I don't like seeing that. Right. It looks about right. Probably want to add padding at the end, just to make sure that there's some margin too. And let's make it small as it needs to be. Oh, I'm not completely sure why it's not adding padding down there. Well, what we can do is actually we will leave as it is. We're going to a little bit of this from here. And that should do it for this. Let's just make sure. And theirs is a little bit smaller. This might be, actually I was changing the wrong one. That's the importance of making sure that you're working in the correct group. And this one is actually probably a 700 rather than 800. Yeah, a little bit better. It's a little bit narrower, but, and the logo is a little bit different. But at the end of the day, You get the point. We were able to design a Loom, the login page. We were able to redesign it here in Bubble, and now you can use this design in any project that you would want. It will be available down in the description below, along with other designs that we're releasing completely free. If you have any questions, or if you would like to request a design for us to build, please let us know down in the comments below. And I would be more than happy to consider those that you might have in mind. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.